Jake, so things are on the up. We talked last week with 2 wins from 6, and this week we're talking about 4 from 6.
Yeah, excellent week. I said last week that there were lots of positives, and 2 out of 6 didn't quite feel like it was justifying the performances put in. And 4 out of 6 this week just shows that a couple of tweaks here and there can go a long way. So yeah, really, really happy.
And some big wins in there as well. We've got a big win for our fourth, a good bounce back for our third team, and we can't not talk about what is a massive statement with our ones beating Clevedon in Prem 1.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, personal note, being my old club for 7 years, it was lovely to go there again. Even better to have the win. They play a tough brand of cricket, and they are league winners. And I mean, I'll be honest, we didn't just beat them; we absolutely hammered them. To put on 278, I think it was in the first innings, was excellent. Pricey with an incredible ton. Don't think he gave a single chance away. And then Luke Charlesworth again, 50 or 50 something not out to sort of give us that momentum at the end. And we knew that we were well and truly in the game with that score. And Charlie bowled well, Solly bowled well as well, and then Pricey again with 4 wickets to top off an all-round performance. So great day, really hard-fought victory, and it was fully deserved, I think.
It must be really pleasing to see some of these all-round performances. You talked there about Ollie Price's 104th, and then we got Captain Chris Barrow with his 80 not out and 5 wickets to his name.
Yeah, it's fantastic, really. I think, to be honest, I think what it shows is what I've been saying the last few weeks. The talent at the club, and that's not just ones, twos. That's right throughout the club. The talent is clearly there. It's just about putting it together in those all-round performances, and it's really good to see some players really stepping up, and so early on in the season. April and May wickets aren't the easiest to bat on. So the fact that so many runs are being scored by individuals is a brilliant start to the season, and long may it continue.
Luke, brilliant to have you on the roundup again, and another important 50 in a big win for the first team.
Yeah, it was a great performance from the boys. Great to beat the winners, the reigning champs from last year. So unbelievable start to the season so far. Yeah,
I'm pleased with your innings and your performance.
Yeah, I was really pleased. I'm enjoying sort of batting through the middle at the moment at 5, and in this sort of scenario, I had about 15 overs to bat with 7 wickets in hand, and it's a real good platform that we had. Ollie Price did really well, got 100 on the weekend, and put us in a really good position to put loads of runs on the board. So I felt like I could just play my game, and it was really nice to contribute to a few with a few runs. Good stuff.
And second game in, and a huge statement really there from the team of meaning business this year. Want to compete in that league.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the team looks in a really good position right now. Our batting's very strong. We've got plenty of bowling options as well. So I'm really excited to see what we can do this summer. Hopefully cause some upsets amongst the bigger teams. Last year we stayed up, but it was a tricky year in so many aspects. And this year, hopefully we can, win some more games and actually challenge some of the bigger clubs. Just a great start putting us on the map really early season. So it's good, looking good.
And you mentioned it, but Ollie Price's performance on Saturday, so 100 with a bat, 5 with a ball as well. Phenomenal all-round performance.
Yeah, you'd say a match-winning performance really. Credit where credit's due. He batted really nicely, and like I said, gave us a platform. Didn't really give many opportunities away. Looked very solid from the start. They had a good bowling attack, and Clevedon always come with a decent attack. And then his bowling was also spot on. So great to have him with us, and great for him to put a performance. I'm sure that will do his confidence some good going into the rest of the season.
Tom, we're back again. Second week in a row,
mate.
another 50.
Yeah, mate, it's unbelievable. Had to stop you and Joshy Barrow kissing, mate, to be honest. Someone had to slip in there and break that little love partnership up. So I thought I'd just give another 50 and break it up.
No Josh this week, but tell us about the innings, mate. How did it go?
Yeah, it was good, mate. A bit bittersweet, but a bit scratchy at the start. But I thought, again, just batting with a plan. Thought if we just go out there, see us to 10, see us to 20, build a partnership early doors, build the foundations, and take the batting innings deep and just see what we can post. We thought 200 might be a good score. So when we come off the field with 210, we were pretty happy with that, with me 50 at the top and everyone else chipping in with 20s and 30s. We were pretty happy with that. But to be honest, their batting was outrageous. They were such a good side, Avebury. So I think we were maybe 20, 30 runs short with the bat. And I reckon we underperformed by about 10, 15% with the ball and in the field as well. So I think that was the difference between the two teams. Obviously, it's nice to keep this run of form going and scoring runs, but it's just a shame to not get over the line in the end.
It's a tough opposition by the sounds of it. And I think from chatting earlier, you were saying some of the balls that their batsmen are hitting, we're still waiting for them to come down. Is that right?
Yeah. There's talk that Rob Wilkes-McLeod is picking up Avios points for some of the sixes he got it for. Honestly, they were unbelievable. They're still bouncing down Bristol Street at the moment. Honestly, they were massive. They had some top quality batting, to be fair. They're going to do fantastically well this year. I was looking at the stats earlier, and I think they've posted the highest score in the league so far, about 270 odd a go taker, which is a small ground anyway, but 270 is a seriously strong outfit. But yeah, I expect them to be top. But like I said, we underperformed by about 10-15%. I think if we had that, we could have been really, really competitive. We dropped one or two catches. If we took those, who knows where the game could have gone. So I think it's a lesson for us as well. Yes, they're a good side, but we posted 210 and we've underperformed. So I think there's still massive positives to take from the game.
And the trend with this, Tom, is with these weekend roundups, is people have been on a couple of times with 250s in a row and then not been seen the week after. You going to book that trend next week?
Well, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
So, Chris, it's good to have some bowlers on the weekend roundup. We've had a lot of batsmen that we've spoken to. 4 wickets on Saturday for the thirds. Tell us how your bowling spell went.
Yeah, it was good. I think I came on sort of 4th change. We were defending about 170 at the time. Their openers came out and just went for it from the off to try and get it done pretty quickly, and they were flying. I think they had sort of knocked off about 60, 70 for 10 overs, but so Ben and Emily sort of bore the brunt of that. But we managed to chip away a couple of wickets. And then it was just sort of trying to sort of put pressure on them. Everyone in the field did a great job. There was real intensity out there, which was sort of fabulously putting that pressure on them. The run rate really dried up after that. Rob and Matt really sort of slowed that run rate down. We kept taking wickets. I think I got hand the ball with about, 10 overs left, something like that, probably a bit more. And I just sort of went out there just to make it difficult for them, try and sort of get it in the block hole, sort of at the death bowling, try and make it hard. Field placements were great, so I was able to sort of bowl to a really tight field. And yeah, sort of the wickets just came as they started to panic and try to sort of have a waft at it, and a couple of bowled, couple of good catches. I say it was a really good team performance, and that was sort of the key thing. Everyone sort of bought into it. Once we had a sniff, we really went for it. Everyone in the field was sort of G'd up, and thankfully we came out on the right side of it in the end.
Fantastic. Now, second season, first season a prolific midweek cricketer.
Yeah.
But now we're going to see you a lot more on Saturdays, is that right?
Yeah, absolutely. So last year I was the midweek and Sunday specialist. This year he'll see me around on Saturdays a bit more. So fingers crossed, whoever I'm playing for, hopefully take some wickets, score some runs, and just hopefully be on the end of a few wins. That's the main thing.
Nath, we've had 3 of these weekend roundups, and some might say it's taken you a while to get on them. What's taken you so long?
Just trying to warm up. I haven't been to training once, so it's obviously just takes a few weeks to get into it, doesn't it, really?
dusting off the cobwebs. So 50 on
Yeah.
Saturday, and was it a duck the week before? So what a turnaround!
Actually, it was one. Thank you, Wardy.
Right, okay, sorry, mate. I stand corrected.
Which Beth made very clear to me when I told her I got 50 this week. She was like, "Oh, I only got 50 more than last week when I got me 51." So thanks for that.
So tell us about the innings, mate. How was it?
Bit scratchy at the start, like usual. But yeah, got into it. Lots of singles, as you can imagine, with me. No, yeah, just me and Rich just held up the innings quite well, really. They had one good opening bowler, but we kind of saw him off, and then got into the not so good bowlers, and we just put them away, really.
A good game overall, mate.
Yeah, got there eventually. We let them off the hook. We had them 50 off for 7, and they had a guy come in, scored 60 odd. We put down a couple of chances, but yeah, we got there in the end, got them out for 170. Chased it down slowly in about 40 overs. Should have been done a lot quicker, but a few people gave their wickets away, me being one of them.
So how are you feeling for the season? You're going to be playing much this year?
Well, obviously I'm getting married this year, so August is pretty much a write-off for me. So I'll have to get my cricket in before that. So yeah, and if she'll let me play up to the wedding, obviously that's up to the boss.
Captain Chris Barrow leading from the front on Saturday, Chris, with a brilliant all-round performance with runs, wickets, catches, all sorts going on here.
Yeah, it's good. Good day. Probably first for me to have such a successful day. My only, for me personally, the only downer was my best ever score was 84 not out, and I didn't quite do it. So I've still got that challenge to come. So yeah, but a good team performance as well, actually. And I mean, I bowled in the end, but as you've seen from the stats, but my plan when we got 250 was what I said to everybody was I'm not planning on bowling because we had a reasonable bowling lineup, and I'd had my turn with the bat. So, but it was getting a little bit tight. So I thought maybe I do need to have a go, and it just worked out on the day. So, but yeah, good all-round performance. Jacob Callaway took 3 catches. He got a hat-trick of catches as well, which is good, as well as bowling. So he bowls fantastically. So yeah, good all-round performance. What I really enjoyed though on the batting side was batting with JC John Clark. I just wish he would, and he knows I keep on at him. We all keep on at him. I wish he would come back and play because it was really good fun. We had a good partnership. I haven't looked to see how many runs the partnership was, but we were pushing the fielders back, then bringing them in, pushing them back. And it was really good fun. That was the best part of the game for me personally. So yeah, good day.
Brilliant. All sounds fantastic. Now we've had your son on, Josh, a couple of times after a couple of 50s from him. So is there going to be a little in-house rivalry going through the season to see who can be on this the most often?
Yeah, no, we could do. Yeah. No, hopefully, I think I will be, but yeah, no, probably not. Yeah, no, good idea. Yeah.
Brilliant. And Chris, you do a lot around the club, involved in lots of different things, wearing many hats. Feeling around the club is good at the minute. Positive feeling.
No, I think so. Yeah, no, I think it's really good, and I think it's great having 16s in the side. And what I really like is that obviously I have a bit of a bias because I sort of not head up, but I try and promote the women and girls a lot, as you know. And we've got some girls. Obviously, we got the likes of Emily and Katie and Shara and people like that in the higher teams. We've got some girls pushing through from lower down as well, which is I really like to see. Ottie Brown, first ever game, seniors game this weekend for the Sixes. I understand she got 18 runs, did really well. So and obviously Ellie, once she's fully fit again, is a good player. Lily Lloyd. So that's what for me personally I really like. But no, I think there's good involvement from everybody. Ladies are getting involved in fundraising and things like that, which I think is really excellent. So the Diamonds are really pushing hard to, they are an integral part of the club. I suppose it'd be nice to have a few more people helping out in key areas. because there's people like Greg who are putting in time and a half and more, and some, and the Lysits as well, the team Lysit I call them, putting in a lot of work. Juniors is a hell of a task, and then they do a lot of grounds work as well, outfields and things like that. So yeah, just a little plea while I've got the option, the opportunity here. We do need more people helping, but no, I think it's a good feeling. It's early days, isn't it yet? Yeah,
brilliant. And talking about women and girls, and with this being a weekend roundup, on Sunday we had a women's festival. Give us a brief update on how that went.
Yeah, for the last couple of years, we've had a Diamonds Festival where several clubs come to us and play a softball festival. It's fun, nothing more than that, and it's a bit of a fundraiser as well. But this year, because we've had a big influx of younger girls, sort of under 11s, under 13 girls through the ECB Dynamos program last year, Girls Dynamos program, I said to Sam Dent at Wiltshire Cricket that I'd like to have an under 11s festival. As it turned out, very disappointingly, we had no clubs enter that. However, we had enough girls that we had a proper pairs game in the morning, which they all thoroughly enjoyed. And then the Diamonds Festival was a real success. We put 3 teams in, no less than 3 teams in ourselves, Diamonds, and I'll let Lisa sometimes say how much we actually made on the day, but I think it was certainly up with what Rob Humphreys did for the quiz. So it's a good fundraising effort. It does take up one Sunday out of the calendar for the pitch and everything, but it's a good fundraising effort. And I'd say well done, particularly to Tracy Barrow, Lisa, and the Sops. That's Sarah and James Sop, who did a fantastic job in coordinating everybody to get some really good prizes for the raffles. So yeah, it was a good fundraising effort and good fun that everybody really enjoyed it.
Brilliant, great stuff, and look forward to hearing more about the Diamonds and how they do throughout the season, Chris. So thank you. Ian, 69 on Saturday. Must be feeling good after that innings.
Yeah, absolutely. It was really pleased to score some runs for the first time this season.
And how did the innings go? Were you feeling good when you went in?
Yeah, confident. The openers had kind of seed off the opening bowlers, and so things were a bit easier for me. Yeah.
And tell us how the game went.
So it was a tough game against Trowbridge Trees, one of the better teams in the league, and they had a couple of second team players playing. So we managed to keep them down to 280, and we put up a respectable 120 odd batting second.
And you must be feeling good for the rest of the season. You're feeling confident now?
Always feeling confident.
Jake, so we've gone from 2 wins 2 weeks ago, 4 wins last weekend. Presume we're going for the clean sweep this Saturday.
Definitely. Yeah, 2, 4, 6 would be lovely. And then hopefully we stay at 6 each week. Yeah, you call it a NAM slam, don't you? I think that's what I've heard. So yeah, looking forward to getting the first NAM slam of the 2022 season. Good
stuff. And anything in particular teams are going to be taking from Saturday into training to be working on?
Just more of the same, really. As I said, it's really good that all-round performances are starting to take shape, and sort of over the course of a few weeks as well. There are a few players that have put together, back-to-back performances with the bat, which is really good. I think the main thing for me is that we can't rely on 1 or 2 individuals. It's definitely a team effort. So just comes back to those fundamentals of bowling in partnerships and batting in partnerships. If we lose a wicket, it's 1 wicket and we rebuild rather than losing 2, 3 in quick succession, because that can cost you. So yeah, lots of the same, really. It's clearly worked last week, so hopefully, as you said, it's 6 out of 6 next week.